Hey everyone, welcome back to the Dark Souls 3 walkthrough Lorethrough series. This is episode 36, and we're going back to the Duke's Archives, unlock one last shortcut, and hopefully take on Prince Lothric, and find Orbeck of Vinheim's ashes. Oh. Alright. Now that we've done back there, and you can refight those angels and farm them this way. Oh shoot, I did forget an item. I did. I don't want to fight him, but that's okay. I believe I did. Right over there. And our last Estus shard. I burned our last bone shard, and now we got our last Estus shard, which is nice. And now we can continue forward and unlock the last shortcut. And hopefully defeat Prince Lothric. Lothric's a little bit of a tricky boss, and we'll explain. It's two phases. The first phase, you have to defeat the older prince, and then the younger prince, I believe it's the younger prince? I always forget which one, climbs on his back and he shoots sorceries, and then you're basically going to have to try to hit them both to kill him, and if you kill the larger one first, the one on his back will revive him. So, that's going to be fun. Wow, that didn't kill him in one hit. Don't worry about using all your Estus, we're going to replenish. We have got a shortcut. Let's see, there's 3 knights. Wait for them to path back. That's what I was afraid of happening. He ran away from me, wow. Lure this guy all the way down here. Come on. Worth the trade. Where did you 3 show up? This guy's starting to get on my nerves. Two more knights. You can actually run and go to the right, and we can actually get the shortcut. Blessed. That is not what I want. This is going to actually unlock where the elevator is by the Dragon Slayer armor boss fight. Now we're in Lothric Castle, see? Back out there to the right is going to be the Dragon Slayer boss arena. So we're going to hit this. We're going to go get a secret. We're going to get another Titanite slab. Revealed to be another elevator. Write it down. Hey, come back. Darn it. But yeah, that's where you get another slab. I'm actually going to use, see, I'll just use the, go to Shrine Bonfire. Get the last Estus shard, so I have 15. We will summon Cirrus to end her quest. She actually helps us with the, she doesn't have to survive also in the Lothric boss fight.
Ah, yes. Don't stir up any trouble.
Alright, Carl. Give her a Grey Red's Ash.
How gracious. Passing fine ash thou hast given. And almost as if it had lived mere moments ago.
Wow. Yes, it did.
Oh, forgive an old woman's idle prate. I'm sure an ashen one such as thee would never indulge such base contrivances. Ashen one, be...
Let me see, can I get something from you? Nah.
Ashen one.
Alright. Oh, gotta talk to Andre for the Estus flask.
Just wasn't it? Pretty be careful.
Now, after this, a lot of the endgame side quests should trigger. Like, we're going to be finishing up Cirrus. We're going to be doing the Longfinger questline from that guy up there. There. He's waiting. We're going to go to the Dragon Slayer armor. And hopefully we can actually defeat Prince Lothric and then be able to do the rest of the side quests. And then we can move on to finally the DLC. Now we go back here. Oh. Dag nabbit. I thought it reset the... That's unfortunate. I actually have to set it down. That's alright. Sorry, guys. I was gonna use the coil sword and just... But I'll do it right. Notice the gargoyle statues with crowns on their head. Number up. You can summon Cirrus to help you, and she does not have to survive. We're doing all this because now, we can finish the Longfinger quest. The Red Phantom's quest. Okay. Replenishment on? I don't know how much it honestly helps, but...
Oh dear. Another dogged contender. Welcome, unkindled one. Purloiner of cinders.
Listen to his dialogue, it's real interesting.
Mind you, the mantle of Lord interests me none. The fire-linking curse, the legacy of lords, let it all fade into nothing. You've done quite enough. Now have your rest.
Prince Lorian and Prince Lothric. He does a lot of teleporting. Gosh, finally. I gotta heal up right away, though. So this is phase 2. Phase 1 not too difficult, as you can see, but phase 2 does. Because you have to try to get... He's gonna be on his back. You're gonna want to try to hit him as well. That's why I'm hoping this big weapon is going to help with that.
My brother. Unyielding sword of Lothric's prince. Rise if you would. For that is our curse.
Really cool cutscene. He's on his back, so you want to try to hit him in the back. See, I'm doing a poor job. I'm doing a really bad job, actually. And Cirrus died. Dodged way too early. I tried to dodge there. The teleporting is BS.
Dear brother.
Yeah. Then that's what's gonna happen, unfortunately. Ugh. All right.
Ash One,
Only resuscitated once.
you remain among the accursed.
Cinders of the Lord and soul of the twin princes. Really fun boss fight, though. Wow, I didn't have any Estus left. Now, we go to Firelink Shrine. Cirrus has fulfilled her duty. We're gonna find her weapon at a gravestone outside of Firelink Shrine. And now that we can, we finished Cirrus's quest.
Welcome home, speak. Very well, then take. Let these souls farewell, Ashmeister.
Now that we can, now we can finish. Actually, we should go get Orbek's ashes as well.
One can become quite attached, even to a bumbling apprentice. Oh, I'm hardly serious.
Huh.
Don't stir up any trouble. You're mine.
All right. Now, we'll go do Cirrus's part. First, we'll go get her weapon. Wait for this fog to disappear. And as I was saying, you know, because she is a part of the Dark Moon Blades, they are against the Red Phantoms. And that guy, right there, we're going to finish his quest line, so we can't go offer... We're going to offer a Pale Tongue to rank up in the Covenant for Rosaria, and then we should be able to progress his storyline. But we couldn't do that until we finished her quest line first. Because, she won't... It was supposed to be here. Around here. Because she is supposed to drop her. You don't have to have her survive. I at least I didn't think so. Is it down there? Yeah, it is. That's the grave. Down here. This is Sirius's grave right here. We get the Sunless Talisman, and we get her Sunset Shield. And, that's what we get from her. Now her armor can be purchased from the Handmaiden. Let's go read this. I'm going to use that talisman, actually. Oh, I can't. I need 24 faith. Talisman given to the Knights of the Sunless Realms who serve a nameless moon. Scales and intelligence. Is rare for a miracle catalyst, but makes them compatible with the dark. Sunless Realms, in fact, related to the first initial warning. Her shield is cool, too. I really love that shield. Shield of the Holy Knights of the Sunless Realms, engraved with a brilliant flame crest that burns brightly in ordered customary sunset colors. The design symbolizes those who both harbor opposite the power of flame.
Ah.
You can actually buy Gundir's too. And Gothard, it's a black hand armor, which is awesome. Read that. Attire of the hunter is known as the King's Black Hands. A black cape covers leather armor, shrouding the wearer in darkness. Black Hand was a title established to honor hunters and served in successive generations of the kings. To date, no more than 3 such individuals have borne this distinction. Actually saw them. Dancer, where is... There's Sirius's. Attire of the Knight from the Sunless Realms, known for the resistance of both magic and dark, metal plating and chainmail treated with silver. Sunless Knights serve the nameless moon, and perhaps it's for the reason the attire casts a feminine silhouette. This is interesting because I think the Faram helm has a lot of lore significance to the Nameless King. The armor of the Ferosa Lion Knights was preserved even after their destruction, their homeland, is mentioned in numerous legends alongside the names of those who are said to have gone beyond death. Helm named after a god of war. The god of war was Quinn's firstborn, was the Nameless King.
Ashen One.
Now, let's go to Rosaria's bedchamber. And offer a Pale Tongue. And I believe Yellowfinger Hazel's going to be there in his true form, which is a giant casting slug. There he is. And we get the Hazel Pick and the Xanthus Crown. She's interesting because she's not who she appears to be, I believe, and we'll get that in a minute. There he is.
Ah. So, you've chosen to serve Rosaria after all. She will be pleased with me for finding her another finger. But be warned, my friend. Rosaria's fingers need only fetch tongues for their mistress. Otherwise, we are free, unchained. Like Yellowfinger, you can choose to believe that all fingers share camaraderie.
Huh.
But do not force your romance upon the rest of us. Rosaria's fingers need an other. You are free to do.
Now we need to reload the area. Come back. And he will have killed her. Just like Lothric in Dark Souls 1, killing the Firelink Shrine Maiden. The Firekeeper. This guy's gonna do the same to Rosaria. And we're gonna have to go invade him. Guess where? Anor Londo. Where you invade, or close to where you invade Lothric, with the same item, no less. And, yeah. It's actually a really cool questline. I really enjoyed this questline in Dark Souls 3. She's gone. And in her place. And even with her not here, because she's dead, you can actually pillage her, reallocate. So, Black Orb. Arcane Orb of Rosaria's corpse. Have faith her soul can be retrieved by invading the world of her killer and return victorious. The black eye's proof of vengeance, but often appears serene as it casts a gaze towards Irithyll. That's supposed to give you the hint. We go to Aldrich's grave. Or, not grave, but his bonfire. And we'll talk about more, because we're going to get into DLC, the lore for Prince Lothric and Prince Lorian, because I do need to go get their weapons, I believe, on the next episode, because I'm running out of time on this one. As soon as we enter Guinevere's room, ironically enough, there's a reason why he's in Guinevere's room, I believe. Because I believe Rosaria is Guinevere. And I think we'll get some proof of that. And she actually wed Osiros.
Well.
Oh, we'll talk.
Never expected to see you here. Couldn't resist her any longer in all her festering glory. And now you want to ravage her soul as well. I sowed the seeds, I'll prune the mess. I, Leonard, swear so upon my vows to the goddess. No one will despoil her soul. Certainly no beast wrapped in human skin. What do you want with her soul? Isn't flesh enough for a sick beast? Blessed Rosaria.
So we're not going to actually return her soul. We're going to go trade it in to reveal her identity. Which I believe it is Guinevere. Soul of Rosaria. Crescent Moon Sword, which I do like. And the Silver Mask. Soul of Rosaria, Mother of Rebirth, stolen by Ringfinger Leonhard. Return this to his extant corpse, and Mother Rosaria will spring back to life as if nothing ever happened. We're not doing that. We're gonna go read the lore. Which I believe tells you, or pretty close to it, that she's Guinevere.
Aha, that's all.
We can get Bountiful Sunlight. Gradually restores high HP for a self-brought area. Special miracle granted by the Princess of Sunlight. Gradually restores a large amount of HP for self in the vicinity. The miracles of Guinevere, loved as both mother and wife, bestow their blessings upon many warriors. And, that's what she tells you. Guinevere. Lorian's greatsword. Or Guinevere or Gwendolyn. I forget what this is. It's Guinevere. Never mind, it's Guinevere. Gwendolyn's the other one. The boy became a girl. Ultra Great Sword of Lorian, Prince Lothric's older brother, cast in smoldering molten steel and stained black. Before Lorian's embrace his brother's curse, he was a knight who single-handedly slayed the demon prince, but victory eternally scorched his sword with flame. Very cool sword. Is that all we can get? I thought we could actually get... Alright, there's a great sword. Pretty cool. Okay, one last thing to do.
Of Lord of
Is to go get Orbek's ashes and complete Uria's quest, so you don't have to actually assassinate him. Like, if you do his quest and buy all this stuff, he will die. We're gonna go to Grand Archives. Hopefully I can find him. Should be... see. We do this. This way. There's up here or down there, I always forget. Let's see. Yep, there he is. Ah, and they dropped a crystal. So he ended up here, staying at the table over there. Orbek's ashes. There he is. Now we're gonna go talk to Yuria. And that will conclude all the NPC quest line. For the most part, you do need to kill, summon Yuria and kill the Lords of Cinder for the last one for Yuria's weapon, but we're going to do the DLC first. Umbral Ash of Orbek and Vinheim. With this, the Shrine Handmaiden will prepare new items. Orbek was fascinated with sorcery, but without means, so offered to serve as an assassin in exchange for acceptance into the Dragon Academy, believing that one day he could reinvent himself as a sorcerer.
Ah, our lord and rightful liege. Speak freely, thy lordship. I am at thy beck and call. Ah, I see Orbek's claim is proven false. As it should be our right and deserving Lord of Hollows. It is a Londo treasure befitting of a true Lord. Lord of Hollows, may the dark sigil guide thy way.
We get the Morian blade now from her.
Our lord and liege, I prithee, play when the moment cometh, the aid of the gods are all. Be safe, I prithee rest.
Check out what the Morian blade does. It's so cool. Reference to Demon Souls, by the way, Morian blade and Demon Souls. A twisted sword resembling the towers of Londor's Sable Church. 8 branching blades and thorns induce bleeding. The church's blessing make the weapon revel in agony of its owner. Heavy losses of HP boost attack, a curse most befitting its deformed appearance. DD, and has a lot of bleed, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. I actually might upgrade it. Just to mess around with it in the DLC.
Ah, one oh. Don't stir up your...
Any more? No. Okay, guys. In the next episode, I'm going to go into the DLC, and we'll start there. And then we'll conclude, hopefully, the game. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.